Hi guys, Terry here. Happy New Year. It's time for the January sheetload of cards. This is provided to us by Alicia. She has the recipe that you can print off. I'll have a link below to her YouTube channel and this video, and you can watch it, and then she tells you how to download the PDF so that you can make a set of cards. This month it makes 9. And she's got a really cute pattern here, and it's going to use 3 12 by 12 pieces of paper. So I wasn't sure what theme I wanted to do. You know, last time I did Christmas cards. I think this time I want to just make some cards that are good for all occasions. So I pulled out I had paper in my stash that's by theme. And this time I just decided to pull out something from my Stampin' Up sets. So these are just packs of different sets that I've bought over the years, and still have some remaining. And it's kind of hard to decide. So I recommend that you have your paper sorted in some method where you can refer to it. I've decided to pull out this Stampin' Up set. This one is called Flower and Field Design, and I'm trying to see how old it is. It's probably 3 or 4 years old, but I really like the colors in this. So it's got the larger prints, small on the back. Look at those colors. So I just picked out something that appealed to me, and I thought these colors were really pretty. It's got a good variety. It's got some stripes, flowers. Look at that one with the watercolor. Isn't that pretty? And that little, I do tend to look for something that has a small print because it'll look good on a small sized card. That one's cute too. So I'd say it's hard to whittle down the paper pack to use, and then it's hard to figure out what 3 pages that you want to use. But I usually look at her pattern and see how these are laid out. So it's going to be 3 different colors here. And like I said, I do want to find something with a small print. So I'll find 3 colors that coordinate. And then the other thing is there's a solid cardstock that's going to be what these are matted on. So I'll figure out which 3 pages and then pull out a cardstock that matches those colors pretty well. And then as far as the sentiment that's on the front goes, I pulled out this set. This is a stamp set from Penny Black. And I think what I like about it is it's got, first off, it's got 8 different ones. We're going to make 9 different cards. So I can make, you know, something different on each card. So that's cool. And then I like the sentiments on here. Heartfelt wishes, just a note, thinking of you, wishing you well, with sympathy, happy birthday, make a wish, and with thanks. So I'll probably do maybe 2 birthday or 2 thanks, since I have to repeat one of them. But I thought this was a good set, and not sure how old this one is either. Oh, it says 2012. So I probably bought this at one of their clearance sales. So, like that sentiment. And then, because I have to cut a circle to go around this stamp, I went to my dies, and I have my dies sorted by kind of major shape categories. These are the different ones that I have for circles. And I was just looking at the different dies that I have that might go around these stamps. So that one's a real unique one. I like that. I haven't used that yet, so that would be a fun one. And this would be a fun one too. I think I got this back from, these were from Packetans, so that one would look good too. That would be a fun one. So I think I'll pull out these 2 dies and have them be ideas for it. Sometimes you're not sure till you get the colors together and see what these are going to look like. So I'll set those aside with the stamp. So let me go figure out what cardstock I'm going to use and what solids, and we'll be ready to cut. Okay, I think I have what I want. I've got a floral, a stripe, and a small floral. And I decided to really pull out the dark blue here. So this is Night of Navy. And then I've got my 5 pieces for my card bases. And I think I am ready to start cutting the paper. I've got these cut out too. These turned out good. This die actually, the first die made the circles, and then you had to use another die to make the outside of it. So they turned out really cute. I can't wait to see what they look like when they're stamped. So let me get my papers cut, and then I will come back and we will start the assembly. Okay, as I'm stamping, I'm not really liking the look of this one. I think I'm going to go with all the same on these little pieces here. This is just too big. Okay, I got my card bases ready. This is just 110-pound Neenah cardstock that I cut in half. And then I use my Score Pal to score it because it's so thick and heavy. I like how this gives a very substantial card. And of course we're making them top fold. So those are ready to go. Sometimes I have a batch of these ready to go whenever I need to make a card. So it's handy to just have them ready, and then I can make the card front and the card is ready. But when I went to stamp my sentiments from this penny black set, they were a little bit taller than the 1/2 inch that the pattern calls for. So I went ahead and made them 3/4 inch, and then I stamped them and in white heat embossed the sentiments. They turned out really cute. And then I was ready to assemble the cards, and I also had stamped these guys. But when I went to put these on the card, a couple of things happened. Normally the card would be assembled like this, the 4 pieces and then the sentiment layer, and then you would put this on. And I just decided that this white on the pattern paper didn't do anything for it. So I went back to the drawing board and I pulled out, I looked at my circles again, and I decided that this was a nice small one from Lawn Fawn and has a nice little stitched edge to it. So I used that one and made these little pieces, and they turned out really cute. And then for the fronts, I was going to use a stamp, so I went looking through my stamps, and then I thought, oh, let's just use the leftover papers and punch some of these flowers out. So I used, I have this set of circles here where I can pick a size that I want. So I found one that fit inside that Lawn Fawn, a good proportion. So sometimes you get something in your head and then you realize that it just doesn't work out. So it just depends on the colors and the contrast. And you guys know me, I have to lay out the pieces to make sure I've got them on the right cards. Okay, here's how they turned out. They turned out really cute. I think any time that you use coordinating papers, you can't go wrong. And the recipe that Alicia gives us is just gorgeous. So, don't those look great? I think the navy really made the pattern paper pop on here. So, I'm real happy with how they turned out. It was a good variety, and love that I used the sentiments from this penny black stamp. These stamps didn't turn out as well as I wanted, but love this sentiments in here. There's a good variety. If I wanted to box these up and make it into a kit for somebody, I think it has a really good variety of sentiments to give them. So it looks really good. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you next month. Bye, guys.